It's tea time. Cheers. I'm your girl, Patricia Moore. Y'all know I come on here and spill tea. It is good news. It's not gossip. And the good news is I got up this morning with full movement in my limbs because I get to. And I'm about to take advantage of that because why I'm grateful. Let me ask you a question out. How are those New Year resolutions working out for you? You still doing it? You still following them? You still like waking up and got the fire to keep going? Was one of those resolutions to have a soft year? I don't know about you. You've heard about soft girl year. I want a softer year. But for me, definitely one of my resolutions. Why? Because y'all, life is hard enough. It is challenging. And since 2020, it seems like it just hasn't stopped. And we're about to go into some more challenging, hard times. So my question is, why not have a soft year or try to achieve a soft year? What do I mean? You have faith, you have hope, and you have love. But the greatest of these, God says, is what? Love. Why aren't we trying love? There are over 500 scriptures that Jesus gave us, that God gave to him, that gave to all of us, talking about what? Love. Love covers a multitude of sins. Love is what he gave us. But for some reason, we keep trying to browbeat people over the head. We keep trying to judge. We keep trying to be so hard on people for what they do, their sins, as if we're the ones who's going to judge them. If God so loved the world that he gave his son to cover our sins, why can't we do the same thing and give people love? Listen, it's hard enough. It's challenging enough. Why can't we try something new? They say doing the same thing causes insanity. But we have people browbeating each other. That old brimstone hellfire, we're still trying to beat people up. And people really just need love. He gave it to us. He showed us what it looks like to transform people, to help people. Listen, let me read you this for a second. It says, let all that you do be done in love. Love is patient and is kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not among the rude. It does not insist its own way. Another one, above all this, put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. Isn't that what we need right now? Perfect harmony in the season that we're going in. It says love, not judging, not calling people out, not being mean, not being hateful. It says love binds everything together in perfect harmony. So we have a problem. So what's the solution? God has given it to us. Greater love has no one than this, that someone lays down his life for his friend. Be loved. Let us love one another. For love is from God. And whoever loves has been of God. Are we not of God? If we're of God, shouldn't we be loving? Shouldn't we lead with that first? I'm just asking, because we all Christians. I know we read the same Bible, but somehow we pick and choose the scriptures that we want to use when we're interacting with each other. But all I'm asking you is, can we try love? Can we try something new? Can we change our mindset and focus on the fact that it says above all, keep loving one another earnestly, since love covers, as I said, a multitude of sins. Husbands, love your wives with all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love. Listen, I'm going to leave you with this, because this is what my friend told me the other day when we were having a conversation. She said sometimes people don't need a hammer, they need a tissue. What? Sometimes people don't need to be beaten up. They already have enough going on inside. It's obvious. Hurt people hurt people. When you see somebody angry, spewing, that means they're hurt. What should you do? Not respond the same way. You should lead in love. They don't need a hammer. They probably had enough hammers thrown at them. They've probably been beaten up enough, hit enough. It's been hard enough. What they need is a tissue. They need somebody to come and say, listen, I may not understand, I may not empathize, but I can sympathize with you. I can listen and I can pray for you. Cry what you need to cry. Get out what you need to get out. But I am going to love you through this, because I want you to have a relationship with God. And the only way to do that, God said, is to love. Now, I know everybody has their method. There's a song that says, my walk ain't your walk, my talk ain't your talk. Everybody's talk is going to be different. But can we season it with love? Can we see people the way God sees people? Can we see other people the way God sees us? And that was through what? Love. The greatest of these, he said, is love. Let's just try it. Light and dark. The light comes from love. We can cover the darkness. We are walking in some challenging times. And God is calling us to go back, humble ourselves. Yes, you can shoot straight from the hip sometimes. Some people need it. Everybody can't receive that though. Everybody cannot receive it, especially the people who are getting tired, weary. People are looking for something. And as Christians, I ask of you, I admonish you, try love and see what result you'll get.